What is spiritual food? What is spiritual? Spiritual is an investigation of the higher truths, the higher realities of life. It manifests as a pure mind and a sharp intellect. An intellect that's capable of clear thinking, and a mind, a heart which is capable of loving everybody. This is what spiritual is. Now, what is spiritual food? Spiritual food is anything that helps make your intellect sharp and your mind pure. Anything that makes your intellect strong enough or your mind calm enough, it becomes spiritual food. So what is that thing which is spiritual food? It is knowledge of Vedanta. It is knowledge of the facts of life. It is the reflection, the contemplation upon these facts of life. Many people believe spiritual food to be some kind of literal food they eat. It is not possible to eat any type of food in this world and be more loving or more clear. How can that ever happen? Food is gross. Mind and intellect are subtle. It is a law of life that the gross cannot affect the subtle. No food can give you spiritual stature. It just can't be done because food does not have that ability. But, however, food can make a conducive environment in which you can do things. For instance, if you eat very heavy food, very full of masala and oil and all sorts of things, maybe at that point it will be difficult for you to think and contemplate on the higher truths of life. So it will make a conducive environment. But there's no cause and effect relationship between the food you eat and the spiritual person you are, for the simple reason that the gross cannot affect the subtle. It can at best create an environment. That's about it. An environment doesn't give you a cause. It's just like the difference between the relationship between seed and tree, that's a cause and effect relationship, and soil and tree. That's the relationship of a conducive environment. A good soil may help the tree to grow. But unless the seed is there, the soil cannot help. So conducive environment is no doubt useful. But what is the cause and effect relationship in spiritual growth is knowledge of the higher values of life.